Welcome to AML classes. What is special purpose vehicle? A special purpose vehicle is a legal entity created for a specific purpose or transaction, often used in complex financial arrangements or structured finance transactions. In the context of AML, SPVs can be used as a means to facilitate money laundering or other illicit activities. Money launderers may use SPVs to hide the true ownership and control of funds, making it difficult for authorities to trace the origins of the money. SPVs can be set up in jurisdictions with weak regulations or lax enforcement, further complicating the efforts to detect and prevent money laundering activities. An example of how a special purpose vehicle, SPV, can be utilized in money laundering activities is through a complex layering of transactions and the use of offshore jurisdictions. Here's a hypothetical scenario to illustrate this. Let's say a criminal organization wants to launder illicit funds earned through various illegal activities. They set up an SPV, typically in a jurisdiction known for weak financial regulations and secrecy, such as a tax haven. Creation of the SPV: the criminals establish an SPV, which could be a shell company or a legal entity with a seemingly legitimate purpose, such as a holding company or an investment fund. The true owners and beneficiaries of the SPV remain concealed through the use of nominee directors or shareholders. Fund transfer: the illicit funds are transferred into the SPV's bank account from multiple sources, making it difficult to trace their origin. These funds are typically disguised as legitimate transactions, such as business revenues, loans, or investments. Complex transactions: the SPV engages in a series of complex financial transactions designed to obscure the trail of the illicit funds. This could involve moving funds between different accounts held by the SPV or conducting transactions with other entities controlled by the criminal organization. Layering: the SPV may create multiple layers of transactions, transferring funds between various accounts, investments, or financial instruments. These transactions aim to create a complex web of financial activity, making it challenging for authorities to trace the original source of the funds. Offshore movement: the SPV may transfer funds to offshore accounts held in jurisdictions with strict bank secrecy laws, further complicating the investigation. These jurisdictions often have limited cooperation with international authorities in terms of sharing information related to financial transactions. Integration: eventually, the funds are reintegrated into the legitimate economy to appear as clean money. This could be achieved by investing the funds in real estate, luxury goods, or legitimate businesses, or by simply transferring the funds back into the criminals' personal accounts in a manner that disguises their illicit origins. It's important to note that this example is a simplified representation of a money laundering scheme involving an SPV. Real-world money laundering operations can be highly sophisticated and involve additional layers of complexity. To counter the risks associated with SPVs, AML regulations and guidelines require financial institutions and other entities to conduct enhanced due diligence on their customers, particularly when dealing with transactions involving SPVs. This may include gathering information about the beneficial owners, directors, and purpose of the SPV, as well as monitoring transactions and conducting ongoing risk assessments to detect any suspicious activities. It's important to note that the term SPV itself is not inherently associated with money laundering or illicit activities. SPVs are widely used for legitimate purposes, such as asset securitization, project financing, and corporate restructuring. However, their potential misuse in money laundering schemes necessitates vigilance and regulatory scrutiny to prevent abuse. Thanks for watching.